It's been a quiet week in our neck of the woods. I have been enjoying the foliage changing colors more and more, from green to red and gold, and many leaves are already falling. The weather most days is crisp and bright, though recently we have begun to see some rain. From lazy afternoon drizzles to full-on rainstorms, there have been some chilly, damp days where I look forward to staying inside as much as possible, snug and dry away from all the cold wetness outside. So the days blend together, some gorgeous with dreamy skies that brilliantly contrast the changing colors of leaves, and some full of the plink of raindrops, gathering into little clear droplets on leaves and seeping into the earth. All creatures, great and small, try to find shelter from the rain, whether it's on the side of a building in our backyard or climbing up a tree trunk. For me, it's indoors, which can feel like a haven just for being warm and bright and cheerful. One of the things I enjoy doing, whether in rainy weather or dry, is reading to my daughter in her nursery. I remember seeing somewhere when she was about 8 months old that you're supposed to start reading to a baby when he or she is 6 months old in order to stimulate brain development and so on. I panicked. Oh no, I thought, I'm a full 2 months late. So I began reading her books that day and have been trying to read to her daily ever since. To me, one of the most cozy autumnal kids' books out there is If You Give a Moose a Muffin, with its depiction of raking fallen leaves in the backyard, sweaters, a Halloween reference, blackberry jam, and of course, muffins. It feels like the perfect book to settle into with a little one. My daughter loves it. She doesn't have great dexterity yet for turning the thin paper pages, but she loves to try, flinging them aside with great gusto. The pictures in this book to me feel so nostalgic, from a time in my childhood when it seemed perfectly reasonable that, at least in the world of a book, a moose might bring out a clean sheet in need of hanging up to dry. It's a sweet book, and my daughter at least seems fascinated by the pictures every time. Exploring our small town is so interesting to me. The flora and fauna of the place, all under an ever-changing sky, are varied and fascinating. Who is growing tomatoes in their backyard? Is it going well? Do they grow them for canning or a slice on a sandwich, or to sell? What is this random plant? Does it grow year-round? All these questions I wonder as I wander. I've also been enjoying walking through town, trying to find the best, or at least the most enthusiastic, fall and or Halloween decorations. There are all kinds, as some people trend more Halloween or more autumnal, some more minimalist and some just more, with a range of silly and fun to elegant and understated and everything in between. It's a glorious mixture and celebration of this colorful time of year, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. Do you like to decorate your house inside or outside for fall or Halloween? What are some of your favorite decorations to put up, if any? Let me know in the comments. I tend to go more autumnal than Halloween myself, although as I've mentioned previously, Halloween is my husband's preference as one of his favorite holidays. So as a mutual compromise, we've ended up over the years with a lot of course, candles and pumpkins, and the occasional jack-o'-lantern themed decoration. The house certainly feels very bountiful, shall we say, once we put up all the decorations in September or October. It's hard to say which type of decor we look forward to putting up most, fall/Halloween or Christmas, but we both enjoy the process each time of getting everything just so. The autumn foliage is a small town-sized decoration all its own, with show-stopping leaf colors quietly but gloriously adding a background majesty to our neighborhoods. Our previously seemingly unremarkable streets have been transformed into a riot of color and wonder. That it doesn't make a sound, except for leaves softly swirling to the ground, makes it that much more captivating. Being outside this time of year often feels like heaven to me, as though God is just showing off his skills as an artist who paints bold strokes in broad swaths of gorgeous color. I am frequently reminded of the Winnie the Pooh quotation, where the author notes that, quote, Christopher Robin didn't care what the weather was, so long as he was out in it. I often feel that way myself. With evening coming, you know me, I'm all about candles. My favorite fall ones of ours have complicated, mouth-watering names like butter pecan waffles and cinnamon coffee cake and spiced pumpkin and cloves, or whatever all their names are. We have so many I can't keep track. It's a problem. But the candles are lovely, and they smell as good as you'd think, based on whether or not you're a quote-unquote pumpkin spice kind of person. Then it's time for some of my favorite indoor fall activities. Watching some cozy TV, journaling, and maybe reading some of a book. I've spent many a happy afternoon this way, lazily contemplating which cozy idea I'm most in the mood for next. One of my all-time favorite types of TV, especially in fall, is detective mysteries, and one of my all-time favorite detective mystery TV shows is Agatha Christie's Poirot, particularly the David Suchet, however you pronounce that, version. There is something so cozy about sinking into one of the episodes and knowing that Poirot will be able to solve the mystery in the end. Since my daughter's arrival late last summer, I've had less free time than I used to spend lazy afternoons all exactly as I wish. But usually I'll wait for her nap time and sneak off to engage in secret illicit activities, such as watching the next TV episode or reading the next chapter in my library book. One of the fun things we got to do this low-key week was to accept an invitation to visit some of our family who live nearby for dinner. Their property feels like a lovely secret kept apart, hidden away even compared to our small town's usual charm. Time seems to pass more slowly in this wonderful place, where the most noticeable features are beautiful vistas, wind chimes gently rippling in the wind, a tire swing for their smaller visitors, and a pervading sense of peace. One of the things I like best about this out-of-the-way place is how easy it is to relax here, as it's removed from the sounds of town, traffic and neighborhood dogs barking and the downtown hustle and bustle. My daughter had an absolute blast exploring rocks and the tire swing and anything else she could get her hands on. As afternoon turns to evening, the light lessens gradually, creating a gentle end for this slow day. It's been a wonderful day here. I hope you've enjoyed this video and find some ways to enjoy some welcome relaxation yourself this week. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.